Bandwidth for this podcast is brought to you by CacheFly at CACHEFLY.com.
Play artist, right on Dynamite.
Playing artist right on Dynamite. MP3 music search, only on Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles. Sync, say the word.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Merlin here at Macworld for Mac Break with my friends. My friends Jason Permenter and my friend Jesse Char. How you doing, Jesper?
Fantastic.
How you doing, Jess Char?
Oh, I'm excellent.
Now, have you guys been to Macworlds before? Is this your first one, Jesper?
This is absolutely my first. Absolutely.
Huh? Never at all.
Never at all. Never been.
Now you're a volcanologist. Have you been on Macs for long, or did you used to be a Windows person?
As a volcanologist, I was a Windows person. As a graphic designer, after the volcanology, Mac person completely.
Was that a hard transition?
No, it was actually the easiest thing I've ever done. Honestly, because it became much more intuitive.
Jess Char, you've been on Macs for a pretty long time. Now you're a pretty serious nerd, right?
Yeah, I am a little bit.
You've done a lot of QA stuff in the past, right? And what is your how long have you been on the Mac as a thing that you think a lot about?
I've been using Macs forever. By that I mean, like all 15 years I've been alive. Mm-hmm. So my first computer was like an iPod, and I've been on them ever since. So.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever spent any time on the Windows or the Linux?
No, they're terrifying. Yeah.
You know what's funny, Jesper? A lot of people that come over from the other side, and then they like for a couple days they're all where's my tray, right? And you know what's funny? A week later, they go back and they try Windows again, and they're all confused. Have you had that experience?
Recently, I did. I had to actually use a PC for a particular purpose. Could not get around. Couldn't do it. It was like using my left hand for a mouse. Yeah. No idea.
It's like trying to type on a painting. Have you ever typed on a painting, Jess Char?
All the time. Yeah. It doesn't work that well, but if you're good, you can make it happen.
It's true. You got to want it. Now, I don't want to over-disclose, but you actually have experience inside the industry. You've worked for one of the inarguably best-known independent software makers in a really long time, correct?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
So you've been here before. You've been in the booth.
I've been here once before. I was a booth lady last year.
It's not lady. Say what it is.
I was a delicious librarian last year.
Right. She was a booth bunny, but don't get me wrong. No, but she's really no. Don't get it wrong. You do all three of you guys. Like I had no idea how crazy smart with the development and you guys.
I do the Xcode. I do the internet. I do all of that. Yeah.
And you play cello, but that's not strictly a Mac thing.
No, that's mostly non-Mac. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been to one of these. Is this your total of second one, or have you been to one as a civilian before?
It's my total second one. I had always wanted to go as a little girl, and now my dream has come true, and it's over now. It's over.
A lot of people want to ride ponies, or meet one of the Backstreet Boys. That's a band. But now, cards on the table. How does it feel this year? Does it feel really different?
It feels a little smaller. Overall, the people seem the same. Just smaller.
I really do agree. I think today, being the last day, it's a little thinner than it's been, but there's no less enthusiasm. People seem pretty excited.
The general spirit is still there, I think.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, the problem, Jesper, in my estimation, as recently as the last couple of years, I've been saying it's not really Macworld. It's costly rubber things to put your iPod in world. And I think that's the direction it's going. Do you have an iPod?
Absolutely, I have an iPod. I have all the iThings.
Did you have an iThing while you were a Windows user? Did you have an iThing?
No, it was a complete transition. It was almost at the same time because I was in a different world, and all of a sudden I came over. Now I can't do without any of that gadgetry at all. Period.
So now you are, by the way, an incredibly gifted designer. I would never say that to your face, but now that you're in that world, you've made that transition. Clearly, I'm guessing this is your first, total net Macworld. Right?
Oh, absolutely. This is not my world at all until recently.
And I know you got a lot of friends who are Mac nerds. What's your impression? You've probably been to lots of trade shows and conferences because you're volcanology.
In this very place for geology, yeah. This very, very hall.
Is that a different crowd, the geologists?
Oh, you know what? It's not. I mean, it is in terms of technology, but not in terms of the type of people. I mean, it's scientists.
Long, awkward conversations about different things.
Oh, exactly like this, right.
Igneous is the one from a volcano.
Absolutely, yeah, correct. Yeah.
What do you think, Jess Char? Future of Macworld, I mean, is it going to keep being a fun thing? Are they going to keep doing it? What do you think?
I think they'll keep on trying. I think it's going to get a little smaller. I think it'll be around for a while, but it won't be what it is this year even. or what it was last year.
Yeah, you know, Jasper and Jess-Char, I got to say, one of the things, the name, Macworld. You know, I think a lot of people are using things like iPhones, and they're not thinking of it as using a Mac. Opinions, Jasper?
Every time I've ever heard the word Macworld, I've always thought it was a magazine.
You know, I got to tell you, I think they got an identity and branding problem. I thought it was confusing. Also, I always capitalize it wrong, which people don't like.
Yeah, that W. Yeah. What is it doing there?
Intercaps. Hey, you know what? 1992 called, and once it's 1992 back. I have been Merlin. This has been Jess-Char and Jasper, and we're at Macworld, and we're having a lot of fun. You know, there's a lot of pipe and drape to make the room look like it's full. But, you know, people are nice, and they're having fun, and everybody's got a neck beard. The coffee, they're out of coffee. Now they're doing Americanos. They're basically squeezing it out of a filter and adding a little bit of warm water, and it's just as bad as it sounds. See you next time.